Have you ever tried to get through to your client and show them a distinction or a truth or a perspective that you know they would benefit from? And maybe they're about to make a mistake and you're trying to help them avoid that mistake, or they're going to make a decision and you're trying to help them stack the deck to make the best decision. And so you know something that you're trying to share with them, but they're either resistant to it or you just don't share it in a compelling enough way for them to buy into it. And they have a current way of evaluating life and the world or that decision such that they just don't get it. Or they might even actively get defensive when you try to get through to them. The best approach, if you face this challenge, and you will from time to time with clients, is instead of just trying to tell them what you see, although you could certainly make that attempt, is to help them to experience that truth through Socratic questioning. Hey, what would it be like if you did this? And then if this happened, then what would that be like for you? Or what would you do in this case? Or have you considered this? And if so, what do you think the best route is? Give them a chance to think through future plans, challenges, etc., that they may not have completely considered through questioning them. And they will eventually, over time, unless they have really dramatically limiting beliefs or a limited view in this area, actually come to conclusions that you could never have jammed down their throat had you simply just told them what you think and asked them to agree with you. Now, these are leading questions. These are certainly not the ideal form of open-ended questions that you would typically ask a coaching client. But the truth is, this is sometimes necessary to really offer the greatest benefit to a client, where they simply need to know something that they just don't get, that and the ignorance of that is going to cost them dearly if you cannot get that through to them. And I'm not saying every time you have to be able to win, but when you can cause that breakthrough, if you could do it in a successful fashion, whether it's telling or asking or demonstrating or just have them go through trial and error and figure it out for themselves, the most efficient fashion that they can actually get is still better because it saves them time. And time is something that your client and you and anybody alive has an ever-increasing limited supply of. So you save them that time, you give them the shortcut, that's worth your fee or maybe more.